Alright people, and welcome back to the channel. It's that time of the year again. Premier League fucking predictions is back, bitches. I gotta do better than last year. I got one right last year. And this time I gotta get better than one right. Maybe two right? But in all seriousness, I did a lot of research. It took me a lot of time, a lot of effort. I even got the books right here to prove everything I've written down right here. Wait, what? About not getting who? Oh, shit. Okay. Why? But yeah, to go on with the whole thing, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible because the best way to have a good Premier prediction is to be totally unbiased. Well, but hold on one second. That's much better. What? So yeah, Premier League prediction 25-26 season. Let's take on with it right now. So anyways, let's go. 20th Leeds. Last year I actually made a bold prediction saying that 203 promoted teams are going to survive. Well, see how well that worked out for me. Do I have confidence in these three promoted teams? Well, you're going to see. But yeah, I'm going to say Leeds are going to go down. Reasons? First, their manager. I don't care what you say. Daniel Fark is not keeping Leeds up. And I know you're going to be like, oh, but what if they actually sack him and get a proper manager? Yeah, they look better than the other two teams that they came up with. But for some weird reason, I just feel like it's not going to be their year. So yeah, Leeds, I have you finishing bottom. So don't be angry at me. I don't think you're the worst team to come up. But I just think it's not going to be your year. So, go back to the championship or whatever. 19, Southampton. Southampton has spent the most money out of the three promoted teams. And yeah, they're trying their very, very best to stay up this season. But yeah, I don't care if you buy Granit Xhaka. He's not scoring the goals that are going to keep you up. And even all your new signings, India and Diarra, or whatever they call themselves, they're not keeping you up. Sorry, Southampton, 19th. Honestly, I even wanted to put you 20th, but I just thought Leeds were probably going to have a worse season than you. So yeah, Southampton, 19. Take it or leave it. 18th, Burnley. Guys, I think Burnley are going to try the hardest to stay up this season. You're probably going to have a lot of draws. They're playing more defensive, unlike Vincent Kompany's attacking style of football, where they were basically trying to attack when they had no way of winning games. But yeah, Burnley will try their best, but I just think that it's going to overwhelm them in the end. But I think it's actually going to be close, but I just see them going down. Sorry, Burnley, but you try though. 17th, Brentford. Honestly, is there anyone having a worse transfer than Brentford this season? Yes, there is, and we'll get to them later. But yeah, Brentford. I mean, what have you not lost? Your manager, your best player, the second best player wants to leave, your captain. Oh god. Brentford, I actually think you probably could go down. I actually contemplated actually putting you in 18th. But something just tells me you survive. But just barely, like barely. I could actually see you around the relegation zone, like just for a couple of times. But at the end of the day, I just think you probably sack the amateur manager and get someone, I don't even know who, and then you survive of like 2 or 3 points per year. You'll be around the relegation zone, and it's not going to be pretty. 16th Wolves. Wolves basically started last season very poorly, and they did actually look like they could go down. But then they got a new coach and bounced back. This season, I think they'll be a bit fine. Yeah, they're not gonna like challenge for Europe or anything, but I think they'll just finish, I don't know, mid-table-ish, 16th, comfortable 16th. Like they won't really be in a relegation battle or anything. But yeah, Wolves, comfortable 16th, I guess. 15th, Bournemouth. This is a big shout, I know. Predicting Bournemouth to finish 15th. I mean, yeah, they had a great season last year. Could have actually qualified for Europe, but they just slipped up at the last hurdle. But yeah, I want to look at the fact that our defense is being torn apart. They've lost two key defenders to Liverpool and Real Madrid, and I'm probably going to lose another one to PSG. So don't act surprised if I don't think they could make top half again. But I don't think they'll go down. So let's just say 15th. I might be overestimating them or underestimating them. But yeah, it's not like they've actually signed them who can convince me otherwise. So yeah, Bournemouth 15th. 14th, Fulham. Fulham have basically done nothing in the transfer window. They haven't bought anyone and don't really sold anyone either. So yeah, I really think they'll just be more of the same, maybe just less impressive. So I'll just say 14th. I mean, knowing Fulham, they could actually finish higher, but yeah, let's just say 14th because they've not done anything. 13th, West Ham. I mean, is this fair to put West Ham at 13th? I don't know what they're going to do this season. Last season, they were horrendous. It could be crazy to put them in 13th, and it could be crazy not to put them in 13th. So let's just say 13th for now. I mean, they could actually go higher or lower too, but I just think 13th is right for them. Sorry, West Ham. I don't expect much from you this season. 12th, Nottingham Forest. I mean, forgive me if I don't think Nottingham Forest can do what they did last season. Don't get me wrong, Forest had a great season last year, finishing 7th. Nobody predicted them to do that. I even predicted them to get relegated. That was how bad I thought they were going to be. But no, they got Europe and probably going to be Europa League after they snitched on Crystal Palace. Nobody likes a snitch. But yeah, I don't see replicating last season. You have European football, and not like Aston Villa, I don't think you have the squad power to contain that. So yeah, 12, take it or leave it. Honestly, I could have put you one place higher, but unfortunately, I went with 11th Crystal Palace. Why did I just put Crystal Palace in 12? That was basically where they finished. That's basically almost where they finished. But no, I always try to put Crystal Palace higher because I don't even know why. It's Crystal Palace. They don't really do anything too special. I mean, yeah, they won the FA Cup and should probably be playing Europa League football. But of course, Forest snitch and got them put in the Conference League, which honestly I don't think they're going to be happy about. But it's not a bad thing. You could actually win the Conference League. It's not that hard. West Ham did it. But yeah, Palace. I mean, I could have put you in 12, but I think I'm going to get revenge on Nottingham Forest by finishing 1 point above them. Hey, I mean, it's some kind of revenge. Take it or leave it. 10th Everton. I was tempted to put Everton higher. I mean, I don't know why it's Everton. They basically have the same manager they had back in 2003. But with the signing of Villarreal striker Barry, I think that guy is going to cook in the Premier League. Honestly, I wanted to put them high because of one thing. They are linked with Jack Grealish, and oh my god, if they can actually get old Jack Grealish back to his form, Everton could actually qualify for Europe. Like, I'm not even joking. I could see them qualifying for Europe. But of course, I am a coward, so I'll just play safe and say they'll finish 10th. But don't be offended, Everton fans. It's literally top half. Take it or leave it. 9th, Brighton. Brighton may keep star signings. They'll probably finish top half again. So 9th. 8th, Newcastle. This is literally the transfer window of hell for Newcastle. Despite qualifying for Champions League, nobody wants to join them. They have lost all their targets. Every single person that they wanted to join has gone to other teams. They even rejected them from Man United, who finished 15th. Truly sad. But yeah, Newcastle, the reason why I have you 8, yeah, you're going to lose Isak. I don't care what you think. The bridge is too far bumped. He is going to Liverpool. And you're probably going to replace him with what? Jackson. And let's not forget, you also have Champions League football to worry about. So yeah, I think with all this heavy schedule and your horrible transfer this season, you're going to slip down to 8. Sorry, Newcastle. Now I actually kind of feel bad for them. But I don't. 7th, Aston Villa. Yep, for the first time since 2019, the rich six are going to occupy the top 6. Man, that hasn't happened in a while, like since 2019. Mental stuff. But yeah, Aston Villa, I don't think you're going to really be that bad from last season, but with the power of the big six, I just think you're going to finish 7th. I mean, I think you almost get 6th, but yeah, 7th. Also, there's just all the working might leave and go to Newcastle, so take your 7th. 6th, Tottenham. Tottenham had a crazy season last year. They finished 17th and also won the Europa League. This is basically the equivalent of failing your exams, but because you saved the professor's dog, you got a pass. Crazy stuff. But yeah, Spurs, out of the big six, you're going to be the weakest of the bunch. I think Thomas Frank is a good manager, but then James Madison just got injured, so I think it's going to affect your season a bit. So yeah, 6th, Europa League football. I mean, it's not bad. It's still pretty good. And you literally finished 17th last year, so I mean, still a win-win. 5th, Man United. Oh my god, don't tell me I'm falling for this shit again. Last season, I actually predicted Man United to win the league. They finished 15th. And now I'm falling for this stuff again, since they're going to qualify for Champions League. That should be bullshit, right? But yet, it's just typical Man United. This is what they do. Have some mediocre season and they just all of a sudden get vibes and qualify for Champions League. It's their nature. And yet, they have made some great signings, including replacing their whole front line. And out of those 3 players, I mean, at least 1 or 2 of them have to turn good, right? My money's on Mbeumo to flop. But yeah, despite all the whole thing, I really think Man United could finish 5th and qualify for Champions League again. So yeah, Man United, take your 5th place and oh my god, I'm making a terrible decision again. But before we move on, the top 4, I'm not gonna lie to you, any of these teams could have actually won the league. And it took me a while though. I just kept changing. But at last, I've actually got to my final 4 down and well, yeah, I'm gonna offend a lot of people right now. 4th, Arsenal. Now hold on. Wait, wait. Arsenal fans, before you start coming to people and saying, oh, biased Chelsea fans saying Arsenal are not gonna win the league, hear me out first. Yes, I get it. You've signed the striker. You guys could actually win the league. Like, Gyökeres scored like what, 40, 50 something goals last season. I mean, I don't think he's going to replicate that, but he could also do big numbers and, carry you guys to win the league. But yeah, I don't think he's going to do it. Arsenal literally finished second 3 years in a row. I just think their momentum has run out already. Don't get me wrong, Gyökeres will still have a good season, somewhere around 15, 16, 17 goals. He's not going to pull up like 20, 25, 30 goals here. No, that's not gonna happen. So Arsenal, if you think I'm being, unfair with your club, I just have to say this. You had your chance and I think you've blown it. Time for others to pick up the pace because, well, this year is not your year. At least just try and win a trophy. Play the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and, well, not the Champions League. Third, Man City. During the Club World Cup, I actually predicted Man City was going to win the league. And then they were not really looking that great. Also, with other teams' businesses, I just have a strange feeling that Man City are going to finish third again this season. Now, don't get me wrong, Man City fans, I don't think you're going to have a bad season. I actually think you're going to be in a title race. Actually, I don't think Arsenal are going to be in a title race too. Well, kind of, for a little while. But yeah, Man City, I just think it's going to be third again. Your squad still needs time to rebuild, and well, I just don't think Pep's gonna have that immediate rebuild like he always does. So, look, I mean, this could all blow up in my face, and Man City wins the league again because something in my mind is telling me they probably will win the league again. But I'm just gonna say how I say it: Man City will finish third again. But like I said, you're gonna still be in a title race, just not really gonna win it or finish second. Second, Chelsea. Don't underestimate how far momentum can carry you. Right now, Chelsea have a lot of momentum, and I think it's going to carry us very far. Far enough to win the league? Yeah, I'm still not convinced we're going to. Well, no offense, but I still don't really 100% trust Robert Sanchez. And like I said, the squad is still very young. And well, the new signings, and there are a lot of them, we don't really know who's going to click or who's not going to click. So it's basically a 50-50 at this point. But like I said, momentum can carry you so far. And I could actually see Chelsea winning the league this season. Honestly, I could even see Man City or even Arsenal winning the league this season. But I just think that the inexperience with Chelsea might just catch up to them. And the fact that we're probably going to focus a lot on the Champions League this season. So yeah, Chelsea, we're basically just replacing Arsenal, finishing second this season. Look, I just want to finish above Arsenal. It's been so long and I'm tired of their bragging rights. It has to end now. Also, can you finally beat Arsenal, please? First, Liverpool. They're going to sign Isaac on deadline day. So, yeah, they're going to win the league. Look, I still think Chelsea, Man City, and to a lesser extent, Arsenal will give them a run for their money. But at the end of the day, they're going to sign Alexander Isaac. He is arguably the best striker in the league. I mean, I still think it's Haaland, but he's still top two. And with new arrivals like Kirkes, Weiss, and Frimpong, I mean, of course they're going to win the league. Like I said, I could see Chelsea's momentum taking them to the league, or even Man City just winning it like they always do. But yeah, Liverpool are going to sign Isaac, and well, they're going to win the league. So there you go. That's my Premier League predictions. I mean, hopefully it's better than last year's prediction. I mean, it has to be. I only got one right last year. Do you agree with me? You think I'm right? You probably don't. Well, leave your opinions in the comments because, well, I know I'm right. I'm confident this time I'm going to get a high score because, well, I'm a genius. I mean, one of the relegation and the top four spots have to right at least. But yeah, that's all we have for the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, and goodbye.